Hi, this is Terry with Total Life Pursuit. Welcome to the Starting Line Teaching number 9. Starting Line Teaching number 9. I hope this has been a good series for you. I hope I've given you some practical encouragement that has helped you on your journey to live out your mission. And this teaching, maybe not the last, maybe it's the last, I don't know, we'll see. This teaching is, I'm going to talk to you about mission drift. So how do you not drift from your mission? Let me give you a couple stories first. First, the YMCA and InterVarsity were founded around the same time. The YMCA, Young Men Christian Association, and InterVarsity, which was a organization, a ministry that tended to high school and collegiate athletes. The YMCA is now the Y. And InterVarsity is getting kicked out of colleges across the nation for an unwavering Christian mission. The Christian Children's Fund, founded around the same time as Compassion International. And now they are the Child's Fund. It has nothing to do with God, unlike Compassion that remains true to their vision of bringing the gospel to the poor with practical help. Henry Crowell, founder of Quaker Oats, was on a committee of 15 to rid Chicago of its hundreds of brothels. By 1935, almost all of them had closed. The Crowell Trust has not strayed a bit from its mission. It is mission true, while Howard Pugh and the Pew Foundation, who helped Billy Graham go big and started Christianity Today magazine, now gives money to Planned Parenthood. Andrew Carnegie went on a campaign of sorts in the early 1900s. He dangled tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, and more in front of universities. All they had to do to get his financial support was to separate themselves from religious ties and church affiliations. Many colleges and universities did, like Brown, which was the first Baptist university, and another one was Dartmouth. Harvard, founded as a training school for ministers in 1636. Harvard, training school for ministers in 1636, started straying from its mission, and as a response by ministers, they founded a stronghold of Christian education with the help of Elihu Yale. It's just interesting to find out these great corporations that we know and what happened. I could talk about other things like VeggieTales and what happened to them. And it's very, very interesting because some of them stuck to their mission and some of them left their mission. So what really was the big deal? I'll get to that in a second. Maybe you know a guy. His name is Jesus. He had a mission. In Luke 4:43, but he said, I must preach the good news of the kingdom to the other towns also, because that is why I was sent. In Luke 19:10, he said, for the Son of Man came to seek and save which was lost. In 1 John 3:8, he says, he who does what is sinful is of the devil, because the devil has been sinning from the beginning. But the reason the Son of God appeared was to destroy the works of the devil. John 1:18 says, no one has ever seen God, but God, the only one, the one and only, who is at the Father's side, and he has made him known. That was another mission of Jesus, to make the Father known. You say, what wasn't he just on a mission to save us? And die on the cross and the raise from the dead and that thing. Well, that was part of the mission, absolutely. Was that the only thing in the mission? It wasn't. But it was the main focus of the mission, no doubt. Reconciliation and restoration between us and the Father. Luke 13 says, in verse 31, at that time some Pharisees came to him and said, hey, leave this place and go somewhere else. Herod wants to kill you. He, Jesus, replied, I love Jesus, go tell that fox, I'll drive out demons and heal people today and tomorrow, and on the third day I'll reach my goal. See, even within his big mission, he had milestones. He had goals that he wanted to hit. In John 6:14, he says, after the people saw the miraculous signs that Jesus did, they began to say, surely this is a prophet who came into the world. Jesus, knowing that they instead intended to come and make him king by force, withdrew again to a mountain by himself. That's not what he came to do. You see, Jesus could have been made king right there, but he wasn't going to have any of it because that wasn't his mission. He didn't drift from his mission. Are you with me? Mission drift. Drift is real. Drift is easy. It is vital for the darkness of this earth and the king of darkness to get you to drift from your mission. That is his plan. Your time, your most precious resource that is as finite as anything that you have, will be misused. And if he can get you off mission, he can misuse your time, and then you won't accomplish the things that you set out to accomplish. Isn't that real? Come on, that's real. So how can you prevent mission drift? Let me just give you a few things. Number one, keep your mission before your eyes. You got to get your mission written down. You got to put it in your car. You got to put it on your brain. You got to write it down in your office. You have to look at it often. Why? To remind yourself. Not because you forget, because you get distracted. It's so easy to get distracted by doing good things, by the way. You know, I just saw a quote. I can't remember who it's from, but it's, a mature person doesn't just know how to discern between good and evil. They know how to discern between good and great. And I think sometimes we have a hard time as people discerning from something that's good. Well, it's an opportunity. It's an open door for me to go do X, Y, or Z. And it'd be a good thing for me to do it. Yeah, but is it according to your mission? Is it according to your mission? And if it's not, then you can't do it because it's not within your mission. And if you do it, then you'll be drifting. So why drift? So keep your mission before your eyes. Evaluate and reevaluate your mission statement every 4 to 6 months. What? You mean I got to go through this book every 4 to 6 months? Yeah. In fact, buy another one. Just plugging it there. The deal is this. Your thinking changes. Maybe you'll be able to wordsmith it better. Your mission is never going to change, but there may be an emphasis within your mission that changes. You see, you have to create an evaluation form that you and 2 other people will honestly go through. The 2 closest people to you every 4 or 6 months, and ask them, hey, am I staying true to my mission? This is my mission. This is what I value. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is how I'm getting there. Am I staying true to that? And have people evaluate you. They go, oh man, that's really kind of scary, Terry. I don't know if I can do that. Do you want to stay true to your mission? Well, I'll know if I'm true. That's what every deceived person believes. Because we get easily distracted by good things. I'm going to say that maybe one more time. Number 3, spend time every year updating your mission statement to reflect the way you think. This is different from changing it. It should stay true to the course. He said, wait a second. I thought you just said do it every 4 to 6 months. I said evaluate it every 4 to 6 months. You see, when you go through every 4 to 6 months and evaluate, you're seeing, am I being true to this? When you go through it every year, you're going to actually rewrite it and reflect it the way you're thinking at the present. But it should be true. It should stay right along a linear line of thought. And number 4, fill your schedule out with God's Spirit. Are you hearing me? When you get your schedule, when you do, I know you're going to do your life template, but when you do your schedule for next week, you got to fill it out with God and ask Him, is this staying true to my mission? Am I letting too many things interrupt me and that are getting in my way or taking me away from what my mission is? So this is why I think communication with God and relationship with God is absolutely paramount, because He's the one that's given you the mission, and He's the one who has anointed you for the mission, given you the power, the ability, and the desire to fulfill the mission and to go through all of the difficulties that your mission will surely have within it. So you need His strength, and you can only get His strength by communing with Him, by connecting with Him. Not because you want something from Him, but because your connection with Him is lifeblood. I mean, it is my lifeblood. So that's what I have to say today about Mission Drift. I hope you are enjoying the book, the manual. I hope you're working through it diligently. And I just want to say, if there's one person in the world that will say this to you, it's going to be me. I believe that you have what it takes to not only find your mission, plan for your mission, but to carry out your mission. You have what it takes. This is Terry with Total Life Pursuit. We'll see you next time.